Prepare to feel the melancholy. My Liberation Notes follows three siblings going through the struggles of normal everyday life. Coming from the countryside village of Sanpo, they all commute very long distances, waking up early just to make it to work and getting home way past the evening. That kind of life would make anyone feel like their life is meaningless. Changhee, Mi Jeong, and Gi Jeong are all feeling trapped, and I suppose this is what K-dramas are for. Because for most of us, this is what life actually is, and K-dramas show us the outliers, the experiences that are outside the norm. The first two episodes takes its sweet, sweet time showing us how drab and boring their life is, with each meaningful shot meant to give you an overwhelming sense of existentialism.
As Element mentioned, there's Changhee, who is the ineligible bachelor. Always bitter and perhaps old-fashioned, spending the prime years of his life meandering through his days with what feels like a meaningless existence. But if he can only have a car, things would change. His prospect as a bachelor might change. His prospects in life might change. And what about Gi Jeong, the older sister who spends her days calculating and judging the worth of every person she meets? She has a point system when it comes to the men she wants to date. But with every passing day, every passing year, she is alone, jaded, and spends her time feeling worthless and lost. And finally, there's Mi Jeong. Quiet, reserved, dutiful, obedient. Like a robot, she carries out chores and makes it to work on time and spends her days in constant self-reflection. Because after all, it's her thoughts where we gain the most intimate insights. But if there's one thing that gets our attention, it's the final scenes of episode 2.
딸 추앙해요.
What's up, Sunny fam? Welcome back to another video. This video, we're talking about My Liberation Notes. Now, this show is slow. It's definitely one of those things where you kind of just sit there and kind of enjoy how relatable it is, because it's all about these three siblings that just have very boring lives, and you feel this boredom with every long and slow shot, but it's entertaining in a way because it's very relatable, because a lot of us go through the humdrum of life, and watching them come to terms with it and be bitter at their like nightly outings with their at the bar, they're just drinking and they're just complaining every time. I feel like I do that on the daily as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes it so relatable, right? But I think the biggest difference here is like there's this analogy where you hold a glass of water, right? Like you can hold it for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and if you hold it for a minute, your arm starts to get tired. But if you hold it for like the whole day, then everything starts to hurt and like you can't carry it anymore. You have to put it down. And I think that's kind of symbolizes the story with these three siblings, right? They're like full of water. they're a glass full of water their whole entire lives, and they haven't been able to like put it down. They've been carrying this burden and this weight for so long, and there's like little moments of snippets that we can all relate with, like you said, like when they're having like food and they're drinking, just complaining and being bitter, and they're just like waiting for that one thing to happen that changes their life. And I'm just waiting for the one thing to happen for my voice to come back to normal.
Yeah, if you have noticed, Flip's voice, he lost it, and so things are a little tender in the chords.
Tender.
But I think the lead here is obviously Mi Jeong, because we're hearing her thoughts.
Of course.
We're hearing her, I guess it's a diary to her, this made up person that she writes to. She says in the first episode that that's why I made you up, so I can tell you these things. And she's the first to kind of take the leap here, and of course we all know what she means.
Right.
She's just tired of this kind of.
She can't carry the glass of water anymore.
Yeah, she's just tired. She needs a change of pace.
She needs to be liberated.
Yeah, I mean that's the largest mystery in this show. Like everything else is kind of like, they're going through it, and then this "worship me, I want to feel whole again" line is just. What do you mean, Mi Jeong?
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Gu is very shady, so we don't know what his past is all about. It seems like he's hiding, or he's just spending the days just like everybody else in this show, right? Like
I feel like
kind of like wasting away.
I feel like his journey was like some of the reverse, because we don't know his past. I think he had a life that was just excitement or like crime or something.
Yeah, he had the 2 glasses while he's drinking, so he might have lost something or lost somebody.
And then settled into the humdrum life.
Right. So I don't know what that. See, that's gonna lead us into a little bit more of what the next couple of episodes is going to be. I don't remember how many episodes this is, but it's gonna be pretty slow, I guess.
I don't know. I think it's starting to pick up. I think it was purposeful in the way that they paced these 2 episodes, where we had to feel the drabness of their life.
We're going to be liberated like soon.
We're going to be liberated along with the siblings.
Right.
But then we find out in the previews that, you know, there's something about Mr. Gu. He offers Mi Jeong to help her in getting the money back that she lost from that scam. And I'm wondering, this is kind of like me speculating whether or not his past has something to do with something that's more violent.
Like gangster.
Gangster.
He could be a gangster. He could be a money laundering collector or whatever. You know, those thugs on the street that like
debt collector.
Yeah, exactly. If you have any guesses or predictions on who Mr. Gu was in his past life and what the next couple of episodes are going to bring us, leave it in the comment section below. And if you haven't noticed, we're sitting down for some of these videos, and so let us know what you like and what you prefer. Sometimes we'll be standing and sometimes we'll be sitting. We do all of our reactions sitting down, so this might feel a little bit more personal, so we'll see.
Yeah, let us know what you think about this format and whether or not we should stick to it or if you prefer the standing. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Asian entertainment and K-pop reactions. We do have a couple of things in the pipeline for our Patreon, so please think about supporting the channel and signing up to our Patreon today. But of course, subscribe, like, do all of that good stuff, hit the bell icon. But this is what we're watching this Sunday. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, you 내겐 관심이 없죠. 난 그래도 그대네요. 밤하늘의 별도 밝게 비춘